Goes wrong on the internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs, tracking you by your IP, we got you by the balls. Your chatting goes wrong on the internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs, tracking you by the IP, we got you by the balls.
Don't show the number here.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Is that not amazing, guys? And yeah, it's not even.
Hey.
You guys pulling up or coming up?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So just to let you know, we are recording for our safety and yours, okay? Because we're coming in your home, and you're inviting us in, correct?
So, you guys understand, I do not actually solicit young ladies coming over, right? I've never invited whoever you guys are talking about to come over.
Okay. So
Let's clear that up right now.
okay. Well, I agree with that. You did not,
And I made sure not to do that because I know I will get in trouble myself.
okay. So you know you'll get in trouble if you ask her to come over.
That's right. That's why I never did. And whoever I was talking to has also mentioned that. I want to come on. No.
Okay.
No way.
How about, do you think you could get in trouble for talking?
It didn't cross my mind. So, there was a possibility.
What do you mean it didn't cross your mind? What didn't
Well,
cross your mind?
it as of legal, I wasn't, when I text, I usually like to text and, just joke around.
Took around?
Yeah, I don't mean what I say when I talk.
So do you think that?
I do understand that I could get in trouble for it. So, so it's not like I'm just, just trying to get somebody to actually act on it. I know what the legal ramifications are because I had a family member went through it. So I actually know not to.
You had a family member that was abused?
No, but I would rather
or somebody that talked to a child or abused a child?
Well, I would not run into those legal ramifications.
Yeah, you don't have to get into it, but were they a victim or were they the perpetrator?
Let's just put it this way. It was to where they, because I know you can get put on that list. So I knew automatically what could happen.
Okay. If
I actually had followed through with it. You understand?
Okay.
So I clearly understand that. That's why.
So
I don't actually, as per se, to actually want to follow through with it, as to like just texting, because I know it's just texting, but I gotta remember what I'm actually saying to somebody.
Exactly. I mean,
I could actually get.
You were talking to a 10-year-old,
and I didn't.
And you were talking very explicitly to a 10-year-old. Very.
Well, you gotta also remember this: a lot of 13-year-olds know more than us adults too.
But does that make it okay?
No.
Does that mean it's okay for you to do it? Does that mean that you want to risk a felony for doing it?
I've already been through courts once over something stupid.
Haven't you been caught before?
No, never.
Never?
Never.
Have you talked to underage kids before?
No.
You've never ever talked to an underage kid before?
I've talked to them, but just not as, you know, as I would like with you if we were, let's say, we are in a relationship, that would be different.
Mhm.
But I'm saying not as a,
Me and you in a relationship?
I'm just, you know, generally speaking,
I
not,
was gonna say, not me, I'm gay.
no, I get that, I'm just speaking generally if we were,
Okay,
not actually,
all right.
but I understand that too with you. I'm not biased one way or the other, I'm just gonna be me.
Well, the only thing I'm not biased against anything. I don't care what anybody does. You can go out here and fuck a cow for all I care.
That's,
But when you
No.
mess with children,
that's different.
that's when you cross the line.
And like I said, I'm not gonna get into legality with what happened with who I know that had that happen to,
Okay,
but they are now doing better.
okay.
So I get that.
So they're cured? Are they?
Yeah,
They're not.
yeah. they
They're
are.
cured?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So
Are they above or underground?
they're still above.
Okay,
Like I said, I'm not gonna reveal their name.
okay.
I'm not gonna reveal.
We know who it is. We won't say the name either. We
Yeah,
know who
thank
it
you. So,
Well, yeah, we've looked you up extensively.
like I said, you can see that I don't actually follow through with what I say.
Right.
I know
But I don't think you're getting that.
I don't follow through with what
It doesn't matter if you follow through.
but it's what I'm saying is what's gonna actually.
is. It's what does the damage.
Yeah,
You're right.
no, I understand that, I do.
You're and you're saying that, well, some 13-year-olds know more than adults. Did this 13-year-old?
She, not knowing for sure,
She didn't know anything, did she? I mean, pretty much what she found out, you taught her, correct?
her parents kind of, well, not, yeah, for me mainly, but I will admit to it.
All right.
I
You see, I have your
did
complete conversation right here.
I
So,
did wrong, I'll admit to it.
I mean, and
I did wrong, I shouldn't have.
just to let you know, you see all those red tabs on there? That's all felonies.
I understand,
Every one of those statements you
I get
made,
it.
you can be charged a felony
I
for.
understand.
Okay, I know you understand, but you're kind of getting a little attitude-y.
It's just a defense.
I mean, I'm being completely respectful to you.
It's a defensive mechanism.
Okay, well, you don't need to be defensive like that.
I'm trying not to, I really am.
Okay, so basically how this works is we go over, my name's Vanessa. In case I haven't said, her name's Lisa.
Nice to meet you.
We actually came from West Virginia to get you. We drove about 7 hours to come get you to make sure that you stop doing this.
I don't know, it's guaranteed gonna stop.
So basically what we do is we go over some of the things that you said.
Well,
That way you can hear it. Because like you said, it's just texting.
I understand.
When you're sitting and texting something, it doesn't have as much meaning as whenever you hear someone say it.
I understand what I did was wrong, and I fully realize that.
Okay,
I should have never done it. I understand that.
okay. So,
I do trust you, me. I don't need to rehear it.
well, I mean, you're gonna have to rehear it. That's the way it works. So immediately you start asking her for bikini pics.
Well, that's just pics. That's nothing that would throw any red flags, which I don't think it will.
A bikini pic of a kid?
And then you went to naked pics.
You, I mean,
What that is, right?
The second time when I asked her, I believe if it's the second one, which way you guys are trying to explain it to me, which I should have never done, I get it. That right there was crossing the line.
If you would have received a naked picture of her, you would have been in.
I would have been in jail.
do you know what that's called? When you have
You
naked
would have had
pictures of
possession
children?
of what?
Child prostitute, or there we go. I was saying it right, but I just didn't know which way.
That is a big felony.
Yeah.
And it's actually called CSAM now, because it's not, porn is two consenting adults.
Actually doing something on tape.
That is, assault material is what it is.
Like I said, I finally realized I did wrong, so I will admit to it.
Okay, you told her that you love thick women like her.
Well,
You kept calling her a woman.
if you read the text, it's thick before women.
Okay.
I don't necessarily, what I mean like that is,
But you kept saying, I like thick women like you. Is she a woman?
Would you let me please clarify it?
I'm asking my question and then you can clarify it.
Can I hear the question, please?
You said, I like thick women like you.
Meaning her body. Look, all right.
I'm not talking about the thick.
No, what I'm going to clarify is anybody over, let's say 18, all right, that's her body frame is what I like.
Okay, but you said like you.
That's what I'm explaining to you.
But what my point is you're calling her a woman. She's not a woman.
She's a young lady.
She's a child.
Under the age of 18.
Yes.
That's why I said young lady.
You didn't say young lady, you said woman.
Well, when you said, I'm saying young lady.
Okay.
Just to clarify what you're saying to me, right?
Okay. So just to let you know, for future references, in case you find yourself in this situation again, when you're talking to a 13-year-old, you don't call her a woman. She's not a woman. She is a child.
I'm not understanding it. So.
Okay. So.
And I didn't realize.
She said, really? And she even called you out and said, I'm not a woman yet, though. And you said, yes, you are, hun.
I wasn't.
Just not in age.
I wasn't, when I said that to her, I wasn't thinking.
Okay, so what does that mean then? She's a woman, just not in age.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking when she said that to me.
Okay.
I wasn't clearly. And I own up to that mistake. I really do.
Told her, I'd say you'd love to have me sitting next to you and make out with you and maybe have.
I made mistakes when I said. I'll tell you.
Yeah, you made a lot of mistakes.
I did. I was
You don't say all the way through.
This is. I'm gonna tell you how every one of y'all's conversations went. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. What are you doing? Watching TV. And you? Nothing. Watching TV. Oh, I had a dream about you last night.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to have sex with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to get you pregnant.
That was all mistakes I should have never done. I wasn't thinking.
I mean, every single day. It was good morning. What are you doing? Thinking about us having sex.
I made those mistakes and I should have never said. I don't know what to say. I had no response for anything.
Told her it was going to hurt the first time she did it.
It was all my mistakes, so I own up to everyone.
How many times did you ask her to make?
Offhand, I don't know. I really don't.
A handful? More?
At least handful, maybe. Like I said, I don't.
Okay, I'm just asking for a guesstimate. I'm not asking you to give me an exact number.
I'm giving you a guesstimate here, and I'm telling you the truth. I don't. Maybe a handful.
Okay. It was a lot.
Like I said, maybe a handful. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Don't give me the exact number either, please.
Okay. Told her to try sticking 2 fingers in her to see how it feels, and try not to scream.
Like I said, I made mistakes. I clearly did. I'll be damned if I make that mistake again.
You got graphic.
Like I said,
Extremely graphic.
Like I said, I'll be damned if I make that mistake.
So you've never ever made this mistake again, or before?
No.
You've never ever talked to a underage child before?
I've talked to.
And I want you to remember what we just said. We've looked you up extensively.
I may have in the past, but a lot of the conversations I don't remember. I really don't.
Okay.
Like I said, I may have, but I don't remember a lot of the conversations.
Well, you have.
Like I said,
I can tell you that. You have.
like I'm explaining to you.
I mean, are you on social media much?
Not anymore.
Okay. Well, you're all over it. Just
Well,
to let you know.
I'll check stuff on Facebook and stuff like that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, a lot of times I'm either watching TV or playing games on my phone. That's about it anymore.
Or talking to kids.
Like I said, I'm just gonna say nothing at this point.
Told her you'd love to spank her ass. Asked her how big her ass was. Asked her if you could see her ass. Once again, tell her you love thick women like her.
I already gave an explanation on it, so.
She sent you a picture and you told her you could see what color panties she was wearing through her clothes.
Well, it's because
And that she didn't have on a bra, and that you'd love to suck on her nose.
The picture she sent was a see-through bathing suit or sundress, whatever you want to call it.
It was
I didn't
see-through?
know if it was a bathing suit or whatever she had on. I couldn't exactly tell.
Okay.
I was taking a guess.
So it was like a cover-up for a bathing
It
suit.
wasn't see-through.
Yes, she knows what I mean.
Like a cover-up for a
Yeah.
bathing suit.
Yeah, like a see-through cover-up dress, sundress.
Okay, so,
It wasn't exactly revealing,
right,
so I couldn't exactly tell. I was guessing.
right.
So as everybody does, they have to assume.
And you realize some 13-year-olds don't wear bras. They don't even have boobs. Well, they're children.
Yes, I do understand.
Well, I mean, like I said, she asked you what you were doing. You said watching TV, thinking about spanking your ass hard, like the naughty girl you are. Was she a naughty girl? Has she been naughty?
That I can't tell you for sure.
Well, you said she was.
Speaking in general.
Okay. You tell her not to tell her mom and dad about what y'all are talking about, and that you was asking her to masturbate. Keep that to herself, but you kept asking her to try it.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Again, what are you doing? I was dreaming about us having sex. You writing me like the naughty girl you are.
Well, some of it, I'm not condoning what I said.
Mm-hmm. Please don't say the next sentence I think you're going to say.
Because it'll be a lie.
Please don't say some of it.
I'm not gonna say anything, so I'm gonna stand here and say nothing.
I mean, the thing is
I know.
you're the adult, correct? That's a child. So it's your responsibility as the adult to take charge of the conversation.
Which I should have done and I failed to do.
You should have, exactly.
I failed to do. I dropped the ball on it when I will tell you that.
Exactly.
I dropped the ball big time.
Told her you'd love to rub her thighs
Like I said,
and tighten slowly,
I dropped the ball completely. I should have never did what I did.
watching her on your fingers while I watch TV.
Like I said, I dropped the ball.
Do you have like a fetish of like
I
sex and TV? Because you was constantly like watching TV, watching TV sex.
Because I don't have anything else to do is watch TV.
Okay.
And I get, you know how it is, boring TV.
Do you watch?
No,
Don't watch.
no. I've been around friends and family that have.
She asked you what you ate.
And I told her the truth what I was eating.
Yeah. You showed her all the time what you was eating.
Yeah, whether it was at a church dinner or here at home, I shared. That was the truth.
But
And
my point is she asked you what you was eating, and you say, "How bad do you want me inside you?"
And I will say I screwed up.
And speaking of church, you even told her y'all could do shit in church.
Yeah, like I said, I screwed up. That was my fault.
How would the church feel about that?
So they wouldn't like it?
You go to that church often,
No, not all the time.
but you do go there, and you get food there and stuff.
Yeah, and I'd like to keep going where, I mean, like I said, I
Do you
You
think-
need to keep going. You need to keep going and pay attention to it.
Do you think they would be okay with you saying that you was gonna
no.
have sex with the little girl in church?
No. That would probably be frowned upon a lot.
Probably would.
Like I said, I'm trying to just, I have a hard time making friends, all right? That's the first thing I know. I should know better by now not to talk to people underage.
Yeah, that's not being friends with somebody talking.
No, it's,
And
that's my mistake.
there's all kinds of people outside here. Why don't you walk out there and talk to them?
Well, I've got a few neighbors I do talk to, but not all the time.
Okay, so
I mean, I try to be neighborly, but at the same time, I try not to be myself with them. You understand?
yeah, if you was yourself, they probably wouldn't like you very much.
I try to distance myself in ways where I don't say something that I'll regret. You know what I mean?
What, like something like you said to
No,
this kid?
just what I mean by that is sometimes if I be myself, I'll just say, you know, out of the randomest things, I'll just, I have a hard time enough as it is. I'm not a very social person.
Okay,
When it comes to talking to people, I am.
okay,
Even with you, I'm finding it hard to talk to.
all right.
Okay.
Mouse straws, crap.
Like I said, I've had this issue all my life where I can't
I should have brought my.
really be social.
Hmm.
It's
I mean,
real hard. It's real hard for even somebody.
yeah, but you're talking, you're
I
like,
know,
you're interrupting me to get words in, so, I mean, how's it hard for you to be social?
It is. Trust me. I've always had that problem.
You need to drink it, please.
You seem like you're, just fine talking.
There are, when I meet people for the first time, and it's not all the time I get that way.
Uh-huh.
I do, like a 45 to 50% of the time, I will get that way when I meet somebody for the first time.
Did you fall in love with this kid?
No.
No? You was telling her that you loved her?
Well, it's not that I'm saying that I love her. It's just being nice.
Oh, okay.
It's not, now.
That's not how I be nice. I'm not just gonna tell some random person that I love them if I don't love them.
Well, like you would say somebody said good night to you, would you say you love, what, in general conversation, you would love them?
Only if.
I mean, if I loved them, I would.
I mean, like you.
I'm not gonna tell somebody I love them if I don't love them.
I'll give you a prime example here.
Okay.
I've got friends up in Michigan, all right, from another state, let's say. I would tell them, all right, love you.
Okay, but that's your friends.
I mean, even if, like, let's say we met.
Well, so whenever I leave here, are you gonna tell me you love me?
No.
Okay.
No.
Exactly.
Sometimes with me, it's a coping mechanism. It comes out of nowhere. Some
Okay.
people have that coping
Or
mechanism.
did you love her because she was your daughter?
No.
Remember, Daddy?
Like I said,
Like your daddy a lot, didn't she? You called her your daughter?
she called me. No, I'm not defending anything on that.
Yeah, she called you Daddy. You called her daughter.
I mean, you just went on and on and on with the masturbation thing.
Time to explore your body too.
What do you mean by that?
You're at that age, you'll find out.
No, what do you mean?
Your body's changing right now.
Well, yeah, duh.
The next step is you get to, like I was already explaining to you, the other part of it.
Yeah.
That. Don't say nothing, but you know what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's where you're at right now. That phase.
Oh.
You're gonna find every boy attractive right now. And you're going to start feeling things that
Like
you never felt.
butterflies?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's where you're going to be in the room for about 5 extra minutes.
I see.
Yeah. You don't want nobody breaking in on you when you're doing that.
And you was obsessed with the bathroom. What was the deal with the bathroom?
I don't.
She said she had to poop, and you said you'd help her wipe, then play with her tighty slowly, and watch her come on your fingers, and tell her you want to lick her butt. I mean, you're gonna lick her butt if she poops?
I don't know where that comes from. I really don't. That was out of left field for me.
Well, you was bringing up some bathroom things quite a bit.
What are you doing now?
Well, I just finished playing a game, so nothing.
You took long enough to answer.
What do you mean?
It took you about 5, 6 seconds to answer.
Because I was gonna say talking to you, and then I didn't know what to say.
Usually when it takes you that long, you're doing something either in your room or in the bathroom.
I'm not doing anything.
Usually, well, you could have been in the bathroom goal number 1 too.
Oh, yeah, but why would I call you if I was going pee? You wanna watch me pee?
Well, what difference would it make?
What do you mean?
I'd have helped you wipe.
You're gonna help me? Kind of like me helping you wipe?
Yeah.
What if you get poop on your hand?
It wouldn't matter. There's a thing called washing your hands.
What if I peed on you?
Oh well.
Would you like that?
You never know.
My brother was watching YouTube earlier today, and he was watching this channel, and it had like this old card game, and it was called Garbage Pail Kids. Have you heard of that game?
Yeah.
It was so funny, and like I told my mom that I wanted to have those too because they look really cool.
Huh.
Did you play that game?
What game?
The Garbage Pail Kids. It's a card game.
No.
There was quite a few times you brought up her going to the bathroom. Do you have issues using the or getting to yourself to use the bathroom?
Yeah.
And you was gonna have her help you?
I didn't ask her.
Okay, but still.
She's the one that said.
Okay, of course she's mean.
Now,
Of course she's gonna want to be helpful.
Now I didn't ask her.
You agreed to it. You didn't ask her, you agreed to it. You said you wanted her to be here and help you. Live with you and help you.
No, I didn't say live here or anything. She's the one that said that, not me. Now I may have agreed to it,
Okay, you agreed to it.
but I didn't ask her.
I would have said, hell no.
No, I didn't ask her.
So why would you agree to it?
Exactly.
I didn't no, you guys are saying I agreed to her living here.
No, you said that.
You just said
You said
agreed
that.
to it.
We didn't say it. You
No.
said it.
Well, that's what it says in the text. Now, I didn't say, okay, I agreed to you living with me.
But
Why?
y'all was discussing it.
There we go,
Exactly.
discussing it.
There, okay.
Discussing it.
Okay. It was in discussion.
There we go. There's the difference. Discussion doesn't mean that I had asked her to actually come and move in with me.
Okay, so
Okay.
then
Correct.
I would have said, no, we're not going to
Well,
talk
I mean,
about
exactly.
that,
Why
and
would
you're
you
not gonna
even-
wipe my ass.
Why would you even
I don't,
play with the idea of it?
I don't know how, well, like I said, I never had said to her, yeah, I need your help. Move in with me. That, I didn't ask her. She asked me, so there was a big difference.
Okay, even if
But
she
you-
asked you, why
I
did
didn't
you?
actually say
We already
yes to
went
her.
over that, and we said you agreed to it. We didn't
It was
say
in
that.
discussion.
It was in discussion.
So it was never further taken.
Okay, that's
Okay.
when you should have stopped it.
But
then.
we've already
No.
told you.
And that's what I did. I left that conversation alone. I never brought it up.
Okay, you didn't. several
I didn't-
times.
I didn't actually say no to her. So that
No, you said yes, actually. She said,
We've heard all the phone
I mean,
calls.
we've listened to every one of the phone calls. We've read every single
We
message.
should play them if you need them played.
no, I don't need to hear them played.
I mean,
Well, then calm down and stop
the
being
biggest
so
thing,
I'm trying to.
the biggest thing with this is for you to be honest, because until you get honest,
I messed up. I
And-
admit to it.
okay,
I messed
you're-
up.
Stop blaming the child.
but this is the thing, you're being half honest. You're saying, well, we discussed it, but discussion isn't doing.
And if she wouldn't have said,
And she said this, and I just agreed, and we just talked about it.
And it's my fault for even doing it. I admit to it.
Exactly. I mean, this
I'm
all,
taking responsibility.
every bit of this could have stopped
And I
had when
admit
she said in the very beginning, when she told you she was 18,
and I should have
had
stopped it
you
right
stopped
then and
talking,
there. I should have stopped.
we wouldn't
talking.
be here.
I should have stopped it then and there. That was my fault.
It is, yes, exactly. So from that point on,
It should have never been.
everything is your fault.
And I admit.
Regardless if she brought it up or whatever.
It was my fault.
I don't care if she
I
told
did
you,
admit to it, didn't
come
I?
to my house right now and have sex with me. Put your thing in me and do me hard.
And I
I don't care if she said that.
And I did admit to it.
You're the adult.
And I should have never had it. Let it escalate to that.
Exactly.
And I admit to that.
Exactly. You're kind of admitting to it. You're admitting to some, but some you're like, well, yeah, but she. It's no, it's not no, yeah, but she. You.
I should have ended the conversation. The whole
You-
conversation. Period.
How old are you? 45?
Right about there.
Okay.
I
So,
should have known better.
exactly.
I should have.
Exactly. But you've already done this a couple times. You've already talked to a few. I mean, that's just what I know of. I don't know how many you've actually spoken to, but you've already spoke to a few children that I know of. God knows what the real number is. I mean, so why do you keep doing it?
No, I don't know. I can't give you an honest answer. I don't know.
what makes you think you can stop now?
I can. I'm going to.
How?
Now,
By not talking to anybody under the age of 18.
How are you going to do that though?
but you probably said that last time too, right?
By not friending anybody under the age of 18.
How? But what if you don't know?
Then I won't friend them. If I
But-
think that,
What if you friend them and you didn't know they were under
then
the
I
age
would
of
ask,
18?
then I would ask immediately. If they say under 18, I go into their friend, I unfriend them and block them.
So
That right there
what's
what-
going to be the driving force that makes you hit unfriend is what we're asking.
The second I see anything under the age of 18, so if it's under 18, I go in, unfriend them. Right
Okay,
there.
but what is it inside you that's going to tell you
This conversation.
don't do this?
This conversation.
This us coming and talking to you was enough to
Yes.
scare you to do it from doing it again.
Yep.
Just because two women hillbillies from West Virginia
Yes.
come talk to you.
Trust me. This is scaring me right now because I don't want to get myself in trouble. Trust you.
I mean, yeah, because we could. What if it would have been the cops coming?
I would.
What if they would have been monitoring this?
I'd have been in jail,
Yeah.
facing a judge, possible
Do you
jail,
know what happens to guys like you in jail?
killed. Or yeah, right that.
You think you'd make it?
No.
I doubt it. I don't think you would either.
And
Well, to be
they don't
honest
give
with
you the food in there like you can get out here.
Yeah, the meals you're accustomed to now.
Won't be the same in jail.
No, you're
Hell no.
gonna go down real quick.
Well, trust me, I was in juvie once, so I understand.
Okay, so
Yeah,
then
that's-
why would you do, if you was in something like that, why would
That
you?
was many moons ago.
So it wasn't bad enough to where you
No.
forgot how awful it was?
It comes to mind every once in a while, but
Okay, so then why would you do anything?
them old memories are so far back that I can barely remember.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been to jail myself.
Yeah.
I won't even jaywalk. I don't want to go back.
Well, I've heard some stories from people who were in jail. That's what's scaring me not to go in.
Okay, well, you just said you've been to juvie, but obviously
And like I said,
the memory of it
that
was not enough to scare you to go back. And jail's a lot different than juvie, I can tell you that.
a lot different.
Have you ever been to jail before
No,
for anything?
honestly, no. No, I'm looking right dead in your eyes and telling you the truth. No,
Okay.
I've never been to jail. Never done anything stupid like that outside of a traffic violation. In the last almost 30 years, that's all I've done. Traffic violations, that's it.
You
So
have
then,
any,
go ahead.
you have any pictures of children on your phone?
No,
No.
no,
None.
no,
Have you ever got any before?
no.
Yeah, never.
If they've sent them to me, I've never saved them.
What, like naked pictures they've sent you? The ones that you was talking to before?
Honestly, it's been so long, I can't remember if they did or not.
Be honest, because you know
I'm
if
telling
they
you,
have.
if they
You know if
have,
they have.
So
and I'm telling you, if they have, I don't remember.
okay, so to me, I'm gonna take that as a yes, because has a child ever sent you a naked picture?
Hell no.
Like I said,
I mean,
I'm
that's an easy
speaking-
answer for us.
I'm speaking the truth to you.
Okay, I get that. So,
If
but like
they
I
have-
said, I'm gonna take it as that's probably a yes.
Like I said, if they have, I don't remember.
Okay,
So I've got so many health issues. I can remember 5 years ago, sometimes like it was clear, and other times I can barely remember what I did yesterday.
okay.
'Cause I've had so many different traumas.
But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ask us and we're straight no.
And
We
I'm-
know for sure.
and I'm
We've
giving-
never had that.
And I'm giving you my honest answer.
So, I
A
mean,
lot of times I don't remember.
okay. Have you ever looked anything up or
I mean, as a,
had anyone on any kind of Facebook group or anything like that send you anything? Like other adults?
possibly adults, but that would be about it. If that-
Adults sending you pictures of children
No.
is what I'm talking about.
No, not like that.
I don't care if adults send you pictures
No,
of
no,
themselves.
adults, that's one thing, but adults sending me them, and if she has it, I honestly don't remember. Because like I said, day to day, everything's different with me now. 30 years ago, I'd be able to tell you clearly if I could.
Well, I
Now-
sure as hell
now-
remember that.
Now that I'm older, been in several car accidents, had pneumonia 3 years ago. Ever since I had that, like I'm telling you, I can't remember a lot of my days go together. And one day just runs into the next with me.
Okay. Well, like I said, to me, that would
And,
pretty much be a yes.
and like I said, I can't remember. There's certain things I can remember and other things I black out because of what I've been through most of my life.
So let me ask you, have you been through any kind of abuse when you were younger?
That I don't remember because I've dealt with a lot of things. That one of them was verbal abuse and physical abuse when I was a kid.
Mhm.
And the sexual abuse, I don't know if it happened or not. like I said, it's a lot of things I kind of blocked out from when I was a kid, even leading up to my teen years, a lot of different times that I've blocked out or repressed as a memory. I don't remember a lot of that time. I can remember bits and pieces of that, but not all.
Right. So, we went over what you would do if it was the cops that come instead of us. What would you do if it was the kids' parents?
Take me to jail.
What would you do if it was a group like us that come in and beat your ass?
I'd be screwed.
Because there are groups like us that do that.
Like I said, that I would be screwed.
Like, literally,
I mean,
beat the fuck out of you.
If it was the parents, I mean, that's a possibility that can happen too. I know if it was my child that you did this to, I wouldn't have this GoPro on, that's for sure. She wouldn't be here with me, that's for sure. It'd be me and you. And one of us would be leaving, and it wouldn't be you.
I clearly get it.
You have family around here?
No. None.
Who's the closest person to you?
About 5 hours from here. 4 or 5
I mean,
hours.
like, you know,
Nobody close to me.
what about the church people?
Well, they kind of help me out when they can.
You don't have a good friend or brother or sister?
No, nobody.
What about the church man at the one over there?
Over off of Jefferson,
Yeah.
we're not in speaking terms right now.
Oh, okay. I mean,
I'm trying to get into a church where I can have people around me.
well, we seen him this morning, and he didn't seem like he had any issues with you.
Well, it's because I am a well-liked person. I'm not a bad person as
Okay, well, this is the thing.
and
This is our issue, okay? You're going to have to get some sort of help for this, okay? Some sort of counseling, therapy, something.
Who drove you to dinner the other night?
had a friend pick me up. Somebody that goes to the church.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I don't talk to a lot of people. I pretty much keep to myself.
okay, so, but people drive you around.
If I need to go to
Okay.
the store or something, I have
So who takes you there?
somebody that I know through the church.
Okay. So that would be probably more than likely who would take you to therapy, correct?
If I could get them to take me, I would have to talk to my doctor.
Okay, so,
Because I do need.
so this is,
I do have a lot of unresolved issues I gotta get taken care of.
okay, so this is my point. Like I said, we're from West Virginia. We're not gonna be here. We can't hold your hand.
No, I know, I gotta set.
I need you to call somebody that you can be accountable to and that they can help you through this and help you make sure you're going to counseling, checking with you, making sure you're not talking to any kids.
I will.
Okay, so I need you to call them while we're here.
That's if they answer. We're going to talk a little bit wrong.
I'm just kind of
No, I know.
right behind you, just making sure you don't.
I get you.
Alright, now,
Well, that ain't gonna help.
Oh. The AC here don't work really well.
Yeah, it's not, it don't, man, true.
Just let me see if I can get him to answer.
Put it on speakerphone too, please.
If he does, I'll leave a message so you can actually hear me.
If you don't answer, just hang up. We don't want his name or number or anything on our recordings.
I'll just see if he answers, see if I can get him to agree.
now who is this?
Be ready to mute that.
Just so I,
This is who drives him. Be ready to mute.
only if I can get him to answer.
Okay, well, if he doesn't, then I need you to get a hold of somebody who will.
Who else can I get a hold of?
I mean, I think you should call the preacher man over there. He didn't act like he had any issues with you. You might be mad at him for some reason or something, but he didn't act like he had any issues with you.
It's not a cat.
No, I'm thinking. Because he's working during the day. I can't ask him. Hold on. Got my other phone out in the living room if you want.
You got two phones?
Yeah, this is a government phone. I got that
Thank
late
you.
last year.
It's not a cat. It's not a cat.
So basically, you just want me to have somebody to hold the account,
Yes, exactly.
to actually like talk to me, call me.
Yes, somebody to make sure that you won't do this again.
So like I said,
That's why we say somebody that's close to you, because somebody that cares about you. That's why I figured that the preacher man would be good, because I know he cares. So that's why we say someone who cares about you,
let me see if I can.
because then they're going to care about what happens to you.
What's going on, my brother?
Not much. At work trying to get stuff done. What are you into?
Not a whole lot. Hey, I was wanting you to start checking in on me a little bit more, like calling me, just to make sure that everything's going all right with me.
Need you to tell him why?
Okay.
Well, I don't want this to get out to everybody, but it's like, I talk to people on Facebook, which you know this,
Yeah.
and I don't know why I confronted a lot of different people, and I didn't realize a lot of them were under, like, let's say 18 or 21,
Be truthful.
and I've talked to them, so I just need somebody,
You need to be truthful.
and I've talked to them extensively, so,
And you knew they were.
and they told me at the time, and it didn't cross my mind that they were 30 or anything like that, so I just need somebody to talk to me on a daily basis, to make sure that I'm, because I'm gonna get off.
Who is this? Is this somebody else at the church, or?
Make sure that I don't understand what you're saying.
Go ahead.
Okay, well,
I'm just checking on your stuff to make sure that you.
say he don't get it. You need to tell him
Yeah,
what
he doesn't
happened.
get it.
Basically, I was talking to somebody that was 13, and I
And you,
should,
and you knew they were lying.
and I knew they were 13. I still continue to talk to them
Explicitly.
explicitly, basically. And I should have unfronted them, and I didn't do it, and that was my fault.
One second.
All right. Say, you see
Is
how
this
I'm
somebody
trying?
at church, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see how I'm trying to explain it to them in my way.
But you're not.
I'm
You're trying to diminish what you did. Is what you're trying to do.
well, I'm trying to say.
Because this is the thing. He would understand if you said, "Look, I was talking to a 13-year-old. I knew she was 13. I talked sexually to her. I didn't ask her to come over to my house to do it, but I did talk sexually to her.
And
I
show
did
that.
send her a picture of my."
I'm gonna explain that to him so he understands.
He understands. I don't think he's an idiot, is he?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna explain to us. I sent pictures to him,
Do you want me to explain it to him?
and
I can explain it to him very well.
I should have never done it. He's on the line with somebody else, and it got out of hand. So I need somebody to talk to me to make sure I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, I hope I'm trying to make enough sense out of this word.
Yeah, but I feel like I should just explain it to him because you're not doing a very good job.
Well, like I explained to you, I have a hard enough time explaining the situation out to people.
Okay, so like I said,
Let me explain it the best way I can.
there's not
I know, but
a best way.
I'm just trying to do it where you understand it.
He's not an idiot. He will understand. How in the world does somebody tell you they're talking to a kid and they say, hold on?
He does run a business, so I'm catching him right in the middle of late afternoon.
Okay, so he's at work.
Yeah. I didn't catch him after work, that's all.
All right.
So I hope I made that a little bit clearer. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, so basically, I sent pictures to the girl that I should have never done. When we were talking, it's all that, and it was my fault. I should have never done it. And I would like to have you call me every day to make sure I'm doing okay. I'm talking to nobody that I shouldn't be talking to outside of you or somebody else from with you.
And that you're going to therapy.
And I want to try to go to some sort of therapy.
Yeah, that's what probably did it too.
So that's why I'm asking if you'll call me and I talk to my doctor. I'll talk to my doctor next month about this when I go to my regular doctor's appointment. See if he can help me set something up. So that's why I'm asking you.
Well, I can call you probably several times a week. I don't know that I call you every day.
Well, that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah.
And I'd like this to stay between us and nobody else.
All right. Well, let me call you back because that's what for me.
I appreciate it.
Back here just a little bit. Okay, buddy?
All right, I appreciate it.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right, you heard that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's him checking on you already.
Is that him?
Alright.
Let me see what his back up, guys. Yes, sir.
Pail?
What's this concerning?
I was told you were, there's somebody out here.
Excuse us. Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead
I'm
and go
talking
out.
with them right now, so
Let me go ahead and go out.
go ahead.
Oh.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Oh, keep that door open. Yeah. Go ahead and
So,
explain it.
Okay, so basically, Dale
will you
here.
do me a favor?
Okay,
Hold on
yep.
1 second.
Yep, you're fine.
Hey, Dale. Okay.
Okay,
So I just wanted to.
you're
make
fine,
sure
you're fine, yeah, I get it.
There's a separate incident going on after this, but anyway.
Okay, so basically, Dale here, was talking to what he believed to be a 18-year-old
Okay.
online. We have all the messages and everything here. Everything that you see in red is we didn't even mark everything because we would have run out of tabs. So, but this is their whole conversation. The ladies who actually did the talking to him have witness statements in the back for you, and this is you guys's. And we can also, if you give us a Axon or email, we can send you over the digital as well, because everything's not there. There's some phone calls. The messages that was today and stuff aren't
Okay.
printed out. So,
I'm waiting for my partner to get here.
okay.
Um,
I just want
Yeah.
to know. So
He
you
also
want-
sent it.
I
Yeah.
don't necessarily want to see
I know.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
So, okay, so these are the, okay.
You can't see it anyways, Barrel, but
Yeah, it's really hard to see, but
I got you. Okay.
And we also have everything. He admitted everything on camera. So we can send you that as well.
Like I said, I'm gonna wait for him to get here, and then I'll kind of explain to you guys some of the options. And then, like I said, we actually have a second incident going on. I mean, I can explain it to you right now. So where we've run into this before, instances kind of like what y'all are doing. Our DA's office, and I can give you their information where they'll give their name. When they have groups come in, like you guys are, and you're not law enforcement, but you're acting as whatever group you're a part of, and you start doing these interviews and collecting evidence, we're not going to take out charges because there's a couple reasons. One, we don't have a victim. We have a make-believe juvenile.
Excuse me, what?
One, we don't have a victim. We have a make-believe juvenile.
That's what I thought you said.
And two, all this evidence that you guys have collected has been tainted. I don't know how you collected it. I don't know if he was read his Miranda rights. I have no idea about how any of the stuff you did to collect this evidence. So,
what about the real children that he's talked to?
Right.
The real children that he said he has got naked pictures from before.
Okay. So he admitted that to you.
Yes.
Okay. So here's what you can do. You can take this notebook. You can take all the video you have, whatever you use to collect those admissions, and you can go to our DA's office and they will take a look at it. But as of today, we will not be pressing any charges on him for this.
Okay. Wow.
Does that kind of make sense?
It doesn't make sense, no, but it's,
Yeah.
Well, because on law enforcement saying we have protocols.
I mean, I get it. I understand all that, but it just doesn't know. To me, as a victim of guys like this, no, it doesn't make sense at all.
Okay.
None.
But we appreciate you coming out.
No, yeah, and so do you want me to give you the address to our DA's office? Do you want to pursue this any further?
Yeah. I think we can find it though. Just Google it, right?
Okay, yeah, and if you actually, it's only 3:30. If you just Google Blount County Justice Center,
Okay.
I think the box number is 940.
I think it's 940. Yeah.
It's 940 East Lamar Alexander Parkway. It's literally, if you go to our only hospital, Blount Memorial Hospital, it's right across the street. It's a 3-story brick building. The jail's there. You got the building, go around to the left. That's the parking lot. You'll have the entrance. You can let them know that you'd like to speak to somebody from the DA's office.
Okay.
And they'll get you connected with that.
Okay.
And then the DA will look at everything you've collected. Like I said, with the notebook, with the videos, whatever else you have. And then at that point, they'll make the decision whether they want to pursue anything or not.
Okay. Can you guys at least scare the shit out of him?
Well,
I mean, at least like give him a talking to and scare the shit out of him from doing it.
He just said.
Remember how I told you there's a second?
He just said yes.
So if you give me a minute,
Yeah.
he's gonna be taking a ride in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
There's
so
something else going on.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have any questions about that?
We don't.
Other
We
than going
appreciate
to the
you guys.
DA's.
We really
Okay.
do. We know it has nothing to do with you. We know
Yeah,
you
we do.
your
It's just,
job.
it's aggravating, you know?
I get it.
But we thank you guys for coming out.
Yeah.
You want to give us a few minutes? Actually, who called it in? I think it might have been, was it like your boss or
It was
something?
the actual decoy.
It's the
that called.
decoy that actually spoke to him on the phone.
Well, I mean, who called into our dispatch?
That's who it was.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think I got her name and number.
Yeah. It's in here too as well.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very bossy.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's bossy, not the boss.
He's taking a ride today, though.
Well,
Hey, I'm happy. As long as he goes, I don't care. He's
sorry, Steph. Love ya.
man.
Man.
You handle that poor attitude cop like a pro. Oh, Judge gave a bunch.
Hey, Dale.
Yes, he does, Tony.
A lot of power away to watch myself up.
Hang tight.
Yeah.
I'll get to that.
I just want to let you guys know, don't stand in front of me, would you please? I'd gratefully appreciate that.
Don't what?
All right.
Walk out with me.
We're
leaving. How many? 3 pair of cuffs. Get that.
I started good, but at the same time I had no car.
Go ahead, Batman. Piece of shit. Yeah, yeah. Right. Three. I don't think I've ever seen that. All right.
Thank you guys.
No. Thank you.
One, we don't have a victim. We have a make-believe juvenile.
You ever touch any of your grandkids?
No, never.
Kind of hard for me to believe.
All I can do is say the truth. I've never touched anybody. I thought about it, but I never did.
You thought about
When
it.
shit goes wrong on the internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs, tracking you by your IP. We got you by the balls. When chatting goes wrong on the internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs, tracking you by the IP. We got you by the balls.
OMFG, Vanessa, is they serious or they're delirious? So we took it to another state because they're still curious. From Colorado to West Virginia, Rocky to the Appalachian, putting the pedal to the metal for pedals and demonstrate. Got Tommy orchestrating, Vanessa duplicating, catching weirdos on the daily. They the most hated and the highest rated. Catching cops, retired pops, and creepy husbands. Looking for kids that ain't over the age of a dozen. Be aware and don't be surprised surprised if you see your cousin or your baby daddy while you got one in the oven. Better hide your kids and hide your wife, no pun intended. The jig is up, now you're about to witness a marriage ending. And once again, this is your first time messing with children, and this the second time you're hearing from the homie voice. Another intro in the beat with a familiar voice, popping up like Chris Hansen, and he brought the bad
On the
boys.
internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs. Tracking you by your IP, we got you by the balls. What chatting goes wrong on the internet. Talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs. Tracking you by the IP, we got you by the balls.
These are the people living next to you, maybe upstairs or even working in the job right next to you, or probably in the congregation fellowshipping with you. A lot of wicked souls with skeletons trapped in the closet. That's why we working together. Thank you for your involvement. If you're not supporting the plan, you're probably part of the problem. The laws is messed up. We need to bring this back to Congress. I say we get a ass to chair, and I'm just being honest. Taking innocence from a child, use a damn father. Ask me why I bother, cause if you bother my daughters, I'll make you meet your father. And it ain't no mercy for those that touch children. No rehabilitation can make them erase their victims. Tommy this, Vanessa that, and blah blah that. My question that I ask is where you at, and what you gon' do when it happens to you, or your loved ones who you think is more precious than you.
When chatting goes wrong on the internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs. Tracking you by your IP, we got you by the balls. When chatting goes wrong on the internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs. Tracking you by the IP, we got you by the balls.
Royce K did, so you know
how old are you really? Yeah. 37 years old, bro. 14.
I know.
What would you do if do you have sisters, nieces, nephews? Nothing? Do you know anybody who's 13 or 14?